What's up, people? D-Rock, you first outdoors. I want to do another review, this time for the Sportiva TX3 shoe. Man, these things rock. They are just fantastic. So let me go ahead and give you some specs here real quick, and this is kind of verbatim from the Sportiva website as far as specs. As you can see, the whole upper is mesh, and that's for breathability and quick drying. Now we got the Vibram Mega Grip, and word on the street is this is the stickiest shoe around right now, stickiest approach shoe. That's what I'm hearing. And I've got to be honest with you, as you can see, these aren't new. These have been used. I just did a canyoneering trip with these just a couple days ago in Spry Canyon, and you can see right here, you can click on that and check that out. I used this shoe and it is sticky. It was fantastic. It has a wide forefoot for comfort. I like that. I like that a lot. How much they weigh? 12.5 ounces. Yeah, that's light. And surprisingly, they have tremendous support. We have the Sportiva Ortholite insert in there. Man, these shoes are so comfortable. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, I just want to wear them everywhere, not just canyoneering. Just anywhere and everywhere. I mean, it's just a fantastic shoe. So these aren't that old, and I was a little skeptical about using them, especially on the approach to the canyon, because of I tend to pack heavy, and we were going in with rope, wetsuits, all the gear, and it's a heavy pack, and I'm kind of accustomed to using boots because of the support for the ankles, and I was worried a little of how how I would react with a low-cut shoe like this. And let me tell you, I had no problems at all. No problems. I was very surprised. So the canyon we just did was Spry Canyon in Zion National Park, and we hit it right after a storm. I mean, like, it stormed the night before, and we were there at daybreak, and it was flowing water, slick rock, and these shoes, I mean, they stuck. It was fantastic. And we had some fourth class scrambling, I mean, almost vertical on the approach, and the shoes just stuck in. I was very impressed. Let's have a little more look at the construction here. On the inside, this tab is only sewn on one side here, like that. So this is all open, and I imagine that's just for, you can see I can pull that back, for more comfort, so it's not, it just gets in there and it's not kind of pushing into the foot. I'm kind of wondering about these as far as breaking off. You can see I've got some abrasion already from the sandstone. Curious how long that'll last for these break, but it's just kind of supporting the lace. It goes through, it's got this hard rubber here, and it looks like it's stitched pretty well in there. So I think these will be quite durable, and I'm hoping. This is the canyon trip, which lasted about 8 hours. This is the first real trip I took with these shoes. They were pretty much brand new to that point, and you can already see there is some wear on the tread. So we'll see how long this lasts. So these shoes retail, I think, are going for $130, and I think it's worth it, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to buy another pair, because you know the rule, you know, 2 equals 1, blah blah blah. But definitely want to have a backup pair. I mean, I think these shoes are just absolutely fantastic. So let's take another closer look at that Vibram Mega Grip here, and we can see, and as I said earlier, where it is This is the stickiest approach shoe, and I'm gonna have to confirm that it was sticky on that slick, wet stone that I just encountered in the canyon, and I had no problems with slippage. I was in there. So another thing to point out is that on the shoe, you can kind of see you have that bit of a lip that sticks out there on the side right here, and that's a pretty cool little part of the shoe, because if you're if you're ledging or whatnot, it gives you a little extra support on that side of the foot. So definitely like that in the shoe itself. It's a well thought out, well constructed, very comfortable, we'll see about durability shoe. Now these are my shoes. I bought them. They came highly recommended. Actually, my girlfriend bought a pair for me. She just fell in love with them. So I was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna go grab a pair. Man, she was right. Awesome. Get another look at that sticky Mega Grip tread there by Vibram. Absolutely. I think the shoe's definitely worth the money. So you should get a pair. It doesn't take much in a canyon to tear your gear to shreds. So as you can see, everything's got abraded pretty easily on the sides, especially going through that sandstone. So we'll see how many more canyons I can get through before these are totally torn off, but hopefully a few more. And like I said, if this does break, it doesn't mean the lace is compromised. It's still going in through this thick rubber which is sewn in. So I think these will have a longer than expected life as far as canyoneering is involved. And the breathability of the mesh here is excellent because these shoes dry quickly, and when they're wet they're not heavy. So that's definitely a plus in hanging out in wet canyons or anything in that type of. Okay, that was the La Sportiva TX3 approach shoe. Bad to the bone. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time. D-Rock out.